Okay, here we are on January 14th, 2021, and it's the middle of winter for us, but we have almost no snow. Here's a look down the alley to the north, and you can see my driveway here, which normally would have big piles of snow by now at the ends, and there just isn't any. And so I'm going to ride the bike to work as usual today. And I've extracted my winter bike from the garage. It's the bike with the studded tires and the fenders and the flashing lights. There we are. I'm going to hop on. I'm going to strap this camera onto the handlebars and ride along. And here we go down the alley. Out onto Front Street. Another runner crossing the street ahead of me. Always good to see people out. I was a little late getting started this morning, so the traffic is down. But what's been really interesting is how much the traffic has been diminished by the pandemic. Here's our busy corner, at least on my commute, and it's not that busy. Have two city buses across the way. Now the great thing about my commute is that the ride to work in the morning, the first one, is downhill. Makes it easier. Makes the ride in just kind of a nice wake up. Then at the end of the day, when I'm a little more active, we have the uphill ride back home again. What's interesting about this is that in a car, you don't really notice that it's uphill and downhill. When you're supplying your own power, you notice it. Okay, now change lanes. And hang out the arm for a left turn. And no traffic. Now we get a right turn. Into the parking area. Ahead of me is a new parking structure for the new apartment buildings next to my office. They're ugly as sin. Morning. Here we are. And here we get a final shot of where the bicycle lives under the stairwell here. And in the daytime, there we are, tucked under, ready to go home. It's the end of the day. I'm just getting ready to ride home. Let's have a look at my office. I don't very often take a picture of this, so I figured maybe I should. Here we go through the door, we see a bookshelf with books on it. We got lots of books. And I have some pictures and one window. And over here we have my plants sharing the window and a stereo set up so I can listen to the radio. And my desk right here. Calendar over the desk for the sailboat. Got a window into the next room for providing light and a window into the hallway for the same reason over here. Bunch of pictures on the walls. My computer is here in a file cabinet. If I keep rotating around, diplomas and such, the doorway and the back wall, there's a composite photograph of the State Bar of Michigan 1917-1918 with Grandpa on it. And I've got a table here. It came from Grandma's house. It's a gate leg table I use for conferences. And a desk lamp that was, I think, Dad's in college. And up here we have a chart of the Great Lakes. This is chart number 0, as I recall. It's the whole Great Lakes watershed. I bought that when I was away from the Great Lakes, I think when I was in Tennessee, as a reminder about the Great Lakes. And back here to the bookshelf again, and some pictures of sailboats and such. And over here we have pictures of Grandpa and the Manistee City Council. A copy of a photograph that hung in Granddad's office. This is Granddad and his office. And then a composite photo of the Bay County Bar Association in 1946, and that features our neighbor at our childhood home, Carl Librand, and some other old-time lawyers. Then I look out the window here, and over there is the new apartment building that you saw the parking structure for. This is a prime example of architectural malpractice. It's the world's ugliest building. Okay, now time to go home.